Welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining me on today's holiday episode. I am RoyalMustache. I am your host today. You're going to be joining me in an unorthodox, personal, private video of myself and my wife as we travel to Disney's Epcot Center in Orlando, Florida. We're doing something different this episode. With the holidays approaching and New Year's right around the corner, I thought for my 10th video on YouTube, we'd do something a little different. And so that's why we're here. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn. This is gonna be a different video and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Okay, we're gonna start our trip right here from the parking lot entrance where Uber drops off their passengers. So this is the quick walk from the parking lot to the main entrance. Now before we get started, just want to say thank you for watching. And just in case you guys weren't aware of what Disney's Epcot Center was, it's in Orlando, Florida. It's a unique theme park that celebrates innovation, culture, and the wonders of the world. Also, Epcot stands for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow and was originally envisioned by Walt Disney as a futuristic city. The park features two main areas: the World Showcase, which is going to be 100% of what this video is about. In this area, the World Showcase highlights the culture, food, and traditions of 11 countries. Similar to my video game World Showcase, where I showed games from all over the world, this is Disney's World Showcase, where I kind of borrowed the idea from. Alright, so we're making our way almost through the main gate. And that big globe, that's called the Spaceship Earth icon. It's a giant geodesic sphere. It's at the entrance and it's about 180 feet tall and houses an educational ride about the history of communication. Really cool. Yeah, so as we continue along, luckily we had great weather this day. It wasn't so hot and muggy. It was actually quite beautiful. We definitely need to get our guide map. This will give us the full layout of the entire theme park. And I'll put a little inset of it here so you can see. So we're going to start out on the Canadian side, which is the right path. Now, a lot of people like to start on the Mexico side, but I've learned my lesson when trying to complete this Drinking Around the World challenge, that the best way to do it is finish with tequila instead of starting the day with tequila. I've done this for 15 years now. And whenever I go Mexico side first, I can never make it halfway. So yeah, we're going to start on the right side. We're going to go up Canada. All right, so we're making our way now through Future World. And we're going to head over to the Canada side entrance. But on the way, just want to share with you guys. So there is a spot in Future Land that oh look, there's Pluto, that's called Living Off the Land. And this is kind of like a really cool ride. It's a slow-moving boat ride. It takes you on a journey through all the innovative agricultural practices and sustainable farming techniques. It's pretty much all the stuff they do there, vertically farming, where they produce and grown for all the restaurants here in Epcot. So it's a really cool ride. It shows behind the scenes of how they get all their food, like from fish to like spices and vegetables and fruits, which pretty much sustains all of the restaurants in Epcot Center, which I thought is fantastic. Especially when you consider there are 11 countries and I don't even know how many restaurants or food options there are here. So that's Living with the Land. However, that line was insane. And we didn't want to start off our day standing in line for an hour. So we thought, okay, forget about it. Let's keep going. Also, Soarin, really cool ride. It's pretty much suspended in front of this ginormous IMAX screen. It's about 80 feet tall. And it's like you're pretending to be in a hang glider. It's a hang glider simulator, and it takes you on a breathtaking journey across iconic global landmarks from the Great Wall of China to the Eiffel Tower. Either way, it's a really cool ride. However, just like Living with the Land, we decided not to do it. Okay, we're still moving forward, almost to the beginning of Canada here. We took a quick detour to check out this Encanto live theater, live performance thing here. Kids loved it. We just stopped by real quick to check it out. Then we started hanging out by this thing called Festive Fragrances. So it's a whole bunch of these stalls with like all different kinds of smells, like cinnamon and I don't know, pine trees, and kind of like all like the holiday kind of scents. It's super Disney-esque kind of thing. They try to really capture all your senses. Really cool. Too bad the bees were all over the place. But it was still pretty cool. Should make these in your Disney collection. Sniff here. I'm not sniffing anywhere. I'll tell you what though, it smells fantastic.
Once a year.
All right, here we go. We are arriving in Canada. So the Canadian Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase celebrates the natural beauty, culture, and traditions of Canada. Stunning architecture, lush landscaping, and plenty of entertainment, it's a favorite spot for many, many visitors. This pavilion features a replica of the Rocky Mountains and the cascading waterfalls inspired by Canada's majestic wilderness. The landscape includes over 1,500 native Canadian plants. Each country has tons of shops, and it's all themed for that country. And typically, the workers or employees of these shops or restaurants, they're all from that country, speak native language in case it's a country that has another language. Really cool. Who doesn't like most Canadian? So part of the fun challenge for me when I come here, even though I love seeing all the countries, I also love tasting all the beer and alcohol from these countries. And that brings us into our first stop, our first drink. Obviously, it's Molson, one of my favorite beers from Canada. And then you can quickly see the checklist of all the countries that we're going to be stopping and trying to beat this challenge.
We go to Montreal every year. We love it.
At least twice a year.
Yeah.
Montreal's like legit Canada still. It's the French version, but it still works. Continuing on, next up, the United Kingdom Pavilion in Epcot's World Showcase transports you to a charming English village filled with cobblestone streets, Tudor-style architecture, and lush gardens. Now here's a little secret tip from yours truly.
What's my favorite country?
The Rose and Crown Pub. This is a fan favorite dining spot. It's my favorite, one of my favorite spots as well. They have classic food like fish and chips, bangers and mash, authentic ales and lagers, hint hint. But most importantly, every night around 9 p.m. at Epcot Center, they do an entire beautiful fireworks display. And if you make reservations, which cost you nothing, for dinner at the Rose and Pub, if you make the reservations by like 8:45, if the fireworks show starts while you're eating in there, they will literally, your server will literally chaperone you to the back viewing area. It's a private area only for people eating at that restaurant, and you can watch the most amazing fireworks show front row and center. My wife and I love to also check out all the shops. So this is the shops here in the United Kingdom. Okay, moving now to France. The France Pavilion in Epcot's World Showcase brings the charm and elegance of Paris to life with stunning architecture, delicious cuisine, and cultural experiences. They have the Eiffel Tower replica, which is about 1/10 scale. They have the Ratatouille ride, Impressions de France, which is an 18-minute film. It's part of Epcot since opening day in 1982. Really cool film. And of course, delicious dining, amazing boutiques, and great champagne. Truly one of the top 3 spots in Epcot. Smells phenomenal in here. Hello.
Hello, bonjour.
Oh, you definitely learned more than I do.
I wanted to speak to him in Spanish so bad. I was like, I can't.
No Spanish. But you have a really good pronunciation
Do I?
in French, yeah. Beauty. Oh, we want to get our champagne on, right? Speaking of champagne, we definitely had to get our champagne on. So my wife ordered the Veuve Clicquot. I hope I'm saying that right. My French is not the best. And, we're just popping a quick bottle here.
Yeah,
And we get to keep the cork. My wife is pretty happy about that.
It's cool. I kept the.
Yeah, that was a nice little souvenir.
Not conversational yet. Like I could do. I know a couple words.
Eiffel Tower. Okay, leaving France and heading our way through Morocco. The Moroccan pavilion here in Epcot's World Showcase is a vibrant celebration of obviously Moroccan culture, architecture, and artistry. It was designed with direct input from the Moroccan government, making it one of the most authentic pavilions in the entire park. The Moroccan government and King Hassan II personally approved and helped design the pavilion, ensuring every detail reflected Morocco's culture and traditions. Many of the intricate mosaics, wood carvings, and tile work were handcrafted by Moroccan artisans, showcasing authentic techniques and designs. Lamps of Wonder. Oh yeah, Marrakesh, that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's so good too. Ray here, he would be speaking a little bit.
Ray O'Connor?
I'm still like astonished that he could just pick up any language.
Next up is the Japan Pavilion here in Epcot's World Showcase, which is my personal favorite pavilion in all of the World Showcase. It's a serene and beautiful area inspired by traditional Japanese architecture, culture, and art. It combines elegance and history with fun experiences. The pagoda design, the pavilion's towering 5-story pagoda is modeled after the Horyuji Temple in Nara, Japan. Each tier represents one of the elements in Buddhist cosmology: earth, water, fire, wind, and sky. It has the Torii Gate, which is that red gate overlooking the lagoon. It's got the Mitsukoshi department store, which is the oldest department store in the world, founded in 1673. It has everything Japanese and authentic. It's amazing. Garden Serenity is here. One of my favorites also, the Taiko Drummers. These ladies crush it every time I'm here. Also the cultural exhibits, and last but not least, anime and pop culture. Yeah. Even you're knowing things now. It's pretty good. What is that?
These are like everyone who's like goes like right up on you. What is this for?
I know your incense is here.
Yeah, Aria, come on.
I want to watch that. I want to watch that. He's cracking up one of the things.
The incense is over there.
This is right there. Oh, those are chopsticks?
Yeah, chopsticks.
Another cool thing about the Mitsukoshi department store is that it sells authentic kimonos, yakutas, and haori jackets. Allows guests to bring home a piece of Japanese culture, and some of these kimonos were beautiful.
Maybe finally get one of these, Anna. Every time we come, we always think we should get one of these, and we never do.
Just checking in, and nope, we still didn't buy that. You know us, we definitely had to take a quick stop here to check out some of these cat bags.
What about these gummies right there? They're gluten free. These were good. I remember you got like these mochi.
Dochi.
This is the matcha. Daily matcha. Matcha booster. How do you say goodbye in Japanese?
Bye bye.
No, arigato.
That's thank you.
Is that thank you?
Next up, the American Adventure Pavilion. This is a grand celebration of the history, culture, and spirit of the United States. Positioned at the center of the World Showcase, it serves as a patriotic focal point, including colonial architecture, the American Adventure Show, which is a signature attraction. It's a 30-minute show featuring audio animatronics that bring pivotal moments in American history to life, hosted by Benjamin Franklin and Mark Twain.
Not even 12.
We have the Voices of Liberty, which is a cappella group that also performs in the pavilion's rotunda. We have the Hall of Flags. And for food options, obviously you gotta go Smokehouse with the Regal Eagle Smokehouse. Historical accuracy. This building's brick facade was constructed using authentic hand-laid bricks, reflecting historical craftsmanship. It also has the American Folk Art Gallery. And a lot of these paintings were painted by George Bush Jr., which is freaking cool. Don't worry, we're gonna come back to this. It was a little too loud while I was recording, but we will return to the American Pavilion. But for now, we're gonna head to the Italian Pavilion, which is a stunning representation of Italian culture, architecture, and of course, the cuisine. It transports guests to a romantic Italian piazza with iconic landmarks and rich traditions. Inspired by Venice and Rome, the pavilion features replicas of famous Italian landmarks, including the Campanile of St. Mark's Square in Venice and a replica of the Doge's Palace, I'm saying that wrong on purpose, with its intricate Gothic arches. As the Fountain of Neptune, it's got wine and gelato, and of course, entertainment.
Without spending our budget.
Oh.
I know she won't run.
Let me get you that shirt.
Thank you.
The Germany Pavilion in Epcot's World Showcase captures the charm of traditional German village with its cobblestone streets, medieval architecture, and lively atmosphere. Bavarian and Renaissance influence, the pavilion's design is inspired by a blend of Bavarian villages and the architecture of the German Renaissance, creating a picturesque fairy tale setting. The clock tower is central and modeled after those in German town squares. Every hour, the clock chimes, adding to the pavilion's immersive experience. Complete with a beer garden restaurant, this buffet-style restaurant features traditional German dishes like bratwurst, schnitzel, and pretzels, along with live entertainment including Oompa music and folk dancing. Not to forget the Stein-holding tradition. At the beer garden, the decor includes authentic beer steins and Bavarian flags celebrating Germany's famous beer culture. It's become a tradition that every year my wife and I, when we visit Epcot, that we go shopping and look for Christmas tree ornaments. Just a little reminder that we like to put in our Christmas tree every year. And Epcot Center, especially in Germany, there is no shortage of awesome Christmas tree decorations.
Sounds cute. It's like someone who just got married.
So cute. These are nice.
Yeah. Also got some. Ooh, these look good, actually.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of stuff I didn't see here before. Damn. Give me some of those. All right. We are leaving Germany and heading to China, which is honestly a really cool pavilion also. The China Pavilion in Epcot's World Showcase is a stunning representation of Chinese culture, history, and architecture. It offers guests an immersive journey through ancient traditions and modern beauty. It has the Temple of Heaven replica, which is a pavilion centerpiece, and a stunning replica of Beijing's Temple of Heaven, specifically the Hall of Prayer for Good Harvest. The structure was built with incredible attention to detail, featuring hand-painted murals and traditional Chinese craftsmanship. Reflections of China, which is a 360-degree film, offers a sweeping look at China's stunning landscapes, from the Great Wall to the Forbidden City, immersing guests in the country's natural beauty and history. Of course, it's got delicious dining, and honestly, Chinese food's probably top tier for me. We definitely had a quick bite to eat here. Shopping for treasures, the House of Good Fortune shops sells traditional Chinese goods, including silk robes, teapots, jade jewelry, and panda-themed merchandise. There's so much detail spent here.
That's why I wear them on my body.
This one I have at home. I got one of these.
A money tree? I like these lions, man. These lions are freaking sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so after leaving China, we're passing through Norway's pavilion. And honestly, if you guys can't tell, it was madness in this pavilion. So we only captured a little bit. We didn't even want to bother going into this insane line. We had no idea what was going on. So we just caught a quick glimpse of some of the stuff early on before you get too deep into the pavilion. In case you didn't know, it's a celebration of Scandinavian culture, mythology, and breathtaking natural landscapes. It transports guests to a Nordic village filled with charm and adventure. Okay, so Mexico is the last country, but looking at my watch, I've realized, wow, we got through this so fast. We have time to make another lap and go back around. So we're gonna go back around and share some more footage of all the countries that we haven't shown you guys yet.
We should get him some.
Alright, so this is the turning point here. This is gonna split us back. We're gonna go head back around this beautiful Christmas tree. And as we swing back around to show you more footage of the pavilions we've captured, would love to know what you guys think about the video and what's your favorite pavilion.
We're ready.
Okay, so that basically means we're going back, starting with France. We went back to hang out in their cafe, get some espressos, some snacks, you know, just a little bit of finger foods. Of course, that means going back again. Definitely my favorite spot, Japan. This is some more footage we captured when we were in the Japan pavilion. Alright, I told you we'd be back at the American Adventure Pavilion. Here's some more footage of it. The Mexican Pavilion in Epcot's World Showcase is a vibrant and immersive celebration of Mexican culture, history, and traditions. With its lively atmosphere, rich flavors, and iconic architecture, it's a favorite among visitors. Starting with its pyramid design, the pavilion's exterior is modeled after a Mesoamerican pyramid, blending influences from Aztec and Mayan architecture, especially stunning when it's lit up at night. Now, once you get inside the pyramid, the pavilion's interior is designed to look like a bustling Mexican plaza at twilight, which is gorgeous, complete with twinkling lights, a market, and the sound of mariachi music. Can't forget the Grand Fiesta Tour starring the Three Caballeros. It's a boat ride that takes guests on the tour of Mexico's landmarks and culture, hosted by Donald Duck and his friends from Disney's The Three Caballeros. You've got authentic dining and honestly, top tier Mexican food here, obviously. And last but not least, we cannot forget the tequila bar. Woo!
Wow, look at the line. It looks like an actual line now. They all look so different.
Where's Mario? Mario says I want to. Actually, which one do you want?
No, you pick the one that you want, buddy. It's not my choice. This big one.
You pick whichever one. Can you walk that? Walk that.
And here's one more look at the outside of the Mexican Pavilion's pyramid. So cool. All right, so we took a little quick break here to see the sunset over the lagoon at the World Showcase. And as it's becoming dark now, we're still walking back, doing another lap to show more footage for you guys. And you can see some of the beautiful lights that are happening now because of the, how it's lights are starting to turn on now. Simply stunning.
Yeah, it was just a light, like they shine on it. It's nice, right?
Yeah, very nice.
So as we're heading back to France, we wanted to make one more stop in Morocco and get some sweet snacks.
This was a pick 3. I was like, I can't do 3.
This is a cool little area behind France. It's got a few rides, a really cool cafe that I just discovered. And I was like, wow, man, I wish I knew this place sooner. And I've been coming here for how many years? I've never noticed this little cafe here. I guess I've always made a beeline right to the rides back here and just totally not paid attention. But really cool.
Now we know.
Alright, so as we're heading back, we're kind of making a quick pit stop just to show you guys Spaceship Earth icon lit up at night. We're running back to the Rose and Crown pub to catch our dinner and the fireworks. But we wanted to show you guys what this looks like lit up at night. Okay, so we made it back to Rose and Crown Pub, having some dinner. Here's a quick little shot of our dinner. And then I'm gonna leave the ending of this video to the part of the fireworks show that's on display every evening at World Showcase at Disney's Epcot.
Sing it in every country.
Well, folks, there you have it. A quick, personal, private tour into Disney's Epcot Center with joining my wife and myself. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's a little different. I know it's not the stuff you're used to seeing, but I just wanted to experiment and see, how this did and how you guys felt about it. If you like more of these types of behind the scenes videos, let me know. I do a lot of interesting things that I find interesting, but maybe to you guys you wouldn't. But if you kind of like this video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. I can do more. If not, also let me know. But don't worry, we're never gonna stray too far away from the RoyalMustache experience with video game unboxing, video game capturing footage, my pickups. And maybe one of these days, if I hit a certain number of subscribers, if you guys care enough, we'll go over the entire, my entire collection. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys soon. Stay legendary.